So, hi guys, good evening. So, this is our daily review of today's trading session. So, as usual, we'll be starting with Dixie, what happened today morning, how we analyzed, and how it turned out now. Okay, so now starting with monthly time frame, we can see that current it is taking support in monthly FEG and showing some kind of good resistance. That's a positive sign. So even this was being observed today early morning, and then we are planning for short entries in forex pairs. So we know that inverse correlation, right? In Dixie, if it is bullish, then it will be bearish in rest of the forex pairs. So yeah, so now moving to weekly time frame. In weekly time frame, we can able to see this weekly OB being formed by yesterday's weekly candle close above this level. So ideally, yeah. So today morning, what happened is price was opening here and it took a dip and tapped this weekly OB, and now it is showing some bullish reaction from here, which is also a positive sign. So now Dixie is behaving as per our expectation, and yeah, we'll go to lower time frame now. Yes. So here you can see that in daily time frame, we can see these three consecutive bearish candles are our daily bullish OB. Even you can see this in my Tamil version of last week's Friday analysis video, that initial analysis video which I have taken, which I have did for around 1 hour. If you can see that it is there in our channel, you can just see it in our channel, but it will be in Tamil language. So from today onwards, I'll be posting the English videos so that people with all community can be uh, easily to can will be easy to learn from this videos. So now we can see this daily OB, which is also a daily bullish breaker as well. You can see here, which has the price has swept this low and it has formed a solid candle close above this black candle. So this will be our bullish breaker and it is also a daily bullish OB. But if you see it closely, we can see price which has opened today here, it failed to tap this daily bullish OB here. So initially we were expecting price to tap this bullish OB and form a 1 hour CSD here. We know that we know the time frame alignment, right? If it is a weekly, it will be a 4 hour CSD confirmation. If it is a daily, it will be a 1 hour CSD confirmation. So here this is a daily key level. So we need to confirm the reversal in 1 hour CSD, 1 hour change in state of daily rate. So that is what we were initially expecting now today's morning. So price was reaching this level, and we were confident enough for the price to tap this daily OB, but it failed to do so. So if you can go down to 4 hour, we can see that what happened ideally is price was initially coming down, and we were expecting this daily OB tap here. But what happened is price just came and swept this 1 candle low, and it is changed into bullish nature. So if a candle is closing above this black candle, this bearish candle, then it will be a positive sign for us. It will be a bullish confirmation, and in future we can. So still we have 2 hours left for this confirmation. So if this candle closes above this black candle in a solid manner, then it is a sign that Dixie will be bullish till it reaches this weekly FEA or 0.5 50% level of the weekly FEG candle, or at least till this daily FEG. But with this current scenario, we can see that it is not a big deal for Dixie to reach this daily FEG. But okay, these are the possibilities that has unfolded today. So okay, we were expecting this daily OB to be tapped by today morning, but it didn't happen. But now Dixie is forming a 4 hour CSD confirmation here. So if it forms, then from tomorrow onwards, we can expect short entries in other forex pairs. That's it. Okay. So now moving to euro. Again, from euro, we can see the same kind of price action in an inverse manner and compared with Dixie. So we can see this monthly FEG, bearish FEG, and the price was nicely expecting that. And we can see this reaction coming down. So okay, then we move into weekly time frame. We can see whatever we have seen that in Dixie, the same thing in opposite manner in euro. We were saying that weekly bullish OB there in Dixie. Here it will be weekly bearish OB. You can see this last week's candle. This candle closed below this last previous week's weekly candle. It has a solid close below this body. So this can be treated as weekly OB because this black candle has tapped this monthly FEG, which is a higher time frame key level, and it has rejected from there and it closed below the previous candle's low. So previous candles open. So this is ideally a bearish weekly OB. So this is what we have marked it as weekly bearish OB here. So same like Dixie, we were also expecting this weekly bearish OB to be tapped during our morning session, and it happened. Okay, so we are going to daily. So daily, this is the interesting part. In daily, we can see this daily bearish broker. Sorry, breaker. You can see. Okay. Low, high, lower, low, higher. Okay, can you see that? So this is our daily bearish breaker. So what happened is price just opened here, went back into this daily bearish breaker, which is our high time frame key level, and what we have already said. If it is a daily key level, then we need to look for 1 hour CSD confirmation, right? So that is what we are doing today. So okay, this is a daily bearish breaker, and above that we have daily bearish OB. So these are all our high time frame key levels from where price can get resisted from these levels and it can go down aggressively. That is what we were initially expecting. So that is how we were planning for today. So if you're going to 4 hour, in 4 hour we didn't find any key level, proper key level. Okay, everything was swing highs. So we didn't got that precise key levels like we used to trade. So our only key level is this daily bearish breaker, and that is where the price broke here. You can see this price has broke this daily bearish key level and also the weekly OB. Can you see this? This is our weekly OB. Price has broke now. If it is a weekly, then we need to see the confirmation in 4 hour. If it is a daily, then we need to see the confirmation in 1 hour. So we have two separate entries within this price range. A weekly 4 hour CSD entry and a daily 1 hour CSD entry. So already the daily 1 hour CSD entry has been daily 1 hour CSD confirmation has been given, and we have placed the limit order here. You can see here. You can see this candle. This is the candle which spoke for this daily base breaker, and this is the confirmation candle which has closed below this. So this is a solid 1 hour CSD confirmation candle. So if price comes to this level, then we can short from here and we can aim lower targets. But this is one part of the entry. Another part is if you're going to 4 hour, you can also see this is the candle which spoke for this weekly bearish OB, right? Yeah, these are all the candles. So this is the first green candle which is above, which is nearer to this weekly bearish OB. So this solid black candle closes below this green candle, then it will be a 4 hour CSD confirmation. So once this is confirmed, like after 1 hour 50 minutes, then we can place another limit order here, and we can keep the same SL, and we can target weekly lows, which will be our solid targets. But okay, that is for a later part. As of now, we have 1 hour CSD confirmation, and we have placed the CSD limit order over there, and we'll wait for 4 hour CSD confirmation. And if it happens, then we can eventually place a 4 hour place a separate limit order for 4 hour CSD confirmation. Okay, clear? So now we'll be going to GBP now. In GBP, you can see same kind of price action. Let me come back from monthly as well. Here we can see in monthly, price is currently reacting from this monthly bearish OB. And if you are going to weekly, we can see it is a weekly bearish breaker as well. High, low, higher high, and it has been broken. So this is our breaker block. So breaker is one of the crucial PDRA in ICT's PDRA list. So this is our breaker block, and from here only price is currently resisting from there. And apart from that, we also have a bearish OB here. Okay, so price is currently reacting that bearish OB in a nice manner. Okay, so this is our weekly bearish OB, and if you're going to daily, in daily we have this daily bearish breaker as well. So this is our daily breaker. So this is our initial key level for today. Today morning we were expecting shorts from here, and also we took a short entry today morning. I'll just walk through that. So it is a daily key level. So we will be seeing confirmation for 1 hour CSD entry, right? So this is CBDR session and this is Asian session. So today early morning when myself and Karthi we were observing the market, we found that price has broken this daily bearish breaker and formed a CSD here. Can you see this? This is our 1 hour CSD candle, This is the candle which spoke this daily bearish breaker and it is confirmed with the daily bearish CSG. 1 hour CSG, sorry. So what we did is we took a limit order here and we placed our stop loss here and we were aiming this low first. So, but what happened is market gave 1 is to around 1.3. So what we did was we just booked 50% of the partial and we trailed our SL to break even. So what we were confident enough is price will surely definitely reach this swing low. So what we might be doing is we might be easily booking 1 to 3 trade here, but market has some other plans. So what it did was it just reversed in between and it hit our break even as well. So we are happy because we have booked a partial 50% with 1 is to 1.2 and we just exited with a break even hit. That is fine. Okay. But again, we can see price has poked inside this daily base breaker in a deeper manner and again it has given a 1 hour CSG entry. You can see here. This is our final candle which has poked this daily base breaker in a deeper manner and then we can see this 1 hour CSG here. But we haven't placed the limit order here. Why? Why? Because in euro, it was the first candle which poked that the daily bearish breaker and then it formed a 1 hour CSG. You see here, this is the same candle which poked this daily bearish breaker and here itself we have formed, we have been confirmed with the 1 hour CSG. But in GBP, initially it has poked this daily bearish breaker in the early morning. But again it got failed and again it has formed another daily bearish, sorry, 1 hour CSG here. So this was found something skeptical for us to go for second entry and we have avoided to place a limit order here. So this is the reason or this is the background workout for not placing a limit order for GBP for this 1 hour CSG confirmation. But if we are just seeing one side of the picture, we are having another side of the picture as well. See, in weekly, we are having weekly bearish OB here. So if it is a weekly bearish OB, we need to see the confirmation in 4 hour. Okay. So now if you are going to 4 hour, you can see this. This is the weekly bearish OB and this is the large green candle. I will just switch off this imbalance indicator and you can see it here. This is the large green candle which has spoken this weekly bearish OB and if price closes below this green candle in a solid manner or at least it should be a body close, then we can confirm this as a bearish sign in 4 hour time frame. So what we can do is we can place a limit order here and we can keep our result here and we can target lower price levels whichever is our nearest drawn liquidity, we can target those levels. But we need to wait for confirmation. As of now, we haven't been confirmed with the 4 hour CSG. So just a minute, I will place another here. Okay, okay. So once this price closes below this 4 hour CSG level, we will be getting notified with an alert. Okay, so that's it for GBP. So we took a trade with 1 hour CSG confirmation in GBP during the early morning, and we booked a partial, and then it was a break-even hit. So totally we booked a 0.5 hour for 50% risk. Sorry, 0.5% risk of our total capital. Okay, so now moving to AUD. Okay, AUD was more interesting today. Myself and Karthi, we had a healthy discussion today, and we learned a lot from market today morning. And we had a healthy argument, I would say, because we were sharing very deep insights in AUD and New Zealand. I will just cover this. Just okay. So just look at this. We can see prices reacting from nowhere. So this is a bearish sign and it is reacting from nowhere. And why is just a minute, I will just take this. Oh, okay. So as of now, price in monthly time frame is reacting from nowhere, and we can see it is a clear sign of rejection from this monthly FEA. It has been already reacted by previous monthly candle, but again price is getting reacted from this monthly FEA. Monthly FEA is nothing but a monthly bearish breaker. Monthly breaker. You can see it here. 1, 2, 3. So price is reacting from there, and we can see lower prices from here. Okay. So if you're not clear about this breaker or order block or any other PDRA, it will be covered in our separate sessions that have been taken by Karthi. So he'll be conducting sessions, 1 or 2 sessions every week, and in those sessions, it will be covered clearly. What are all the PD arrays, how to find a PD array, which one will be the high probability one, which one will be the low probability one. Everything will be covered by him in subsequent days. So don't worry about that. But as of now, just observe my markings and just try to learn whatever I am saying now. Okay? Don't overcomplicate or don't stress yourself. It may be feeling overwhelming as of now, but don't worry. Eventually, you will cope up with this. Just follow the process and just observe whatever we are doing now. That's it. Okay. Now moving to weekly time. Okay. In weekly time frame, you can see what's happening here. This is a weekly bearish OB, right? So this is the weekly bearish OB, and price has tapped this weekly bearish OB and it has fallen down. Now, from this weekly bearish OB, we have formed another weekly bearish OB, and that is our current key level, weekly key level. So today morning, what we were planning is price was here, and if it taps this weekly bearish OB, and if it forms a bullish, sorry, for our bearish confirmation, then we can plan for shorts. Okay, so that is what we are planning. So now, see, this is our weekly bearish OB, and the price has tapped into this, and currently we are waiting for the price to close below this green candle. You can see for our bearish CSD confirmation right here. Okay, so as of now we are just waiting for the price to close below this green candle. Once if it does, then we can go for shorts, aiming when placing limit order here and the SL here, and we can target lows, whatever the sensible targets below this, we can aim for those lows. Okay, this is a separate story. Now we're going to daily. You can see in daily there is a daily FEG here inside this weekly OB. Inside this weekly bearish OB, we have a daily FEG here. So for daily, we have this daily key level. Weekly key level and 4 hour CSG separate. Daily key level and 1 hour CSG separate. Okay. So now weekly chapter is over. Now daily chapter. In daily, we were expecting for the price to come inside this daily FEG and to form a 1 hour CSG to go for shorts, but it didn't happen. Okay. So if you're going inside 1 hour, you can see price was kind of choppy today morning. Okay. Kind of choppy, and if I'm able to see imbalance indicator, you can see it here. Yes. So what we are going to do is, I'm just going to explain this with New Zealand side by side. I'll just make sure that you have understood all this part in AUD, because we haven't got any entries in AUD today morning because it hasn't tapped any daily OB. So we were just waiting in sidelines to form for the market to form a proper setup for our entry. But if you're going to New Zealand, I just come from a high time frame. Here you can see in New Zealand it has swept this previous monthly high, and now it is rejecting from there. So just a minute, let's see this. Just now I have said that I will be explaining parallelly with New Zealand. Okay, this is a New Zealand chart, and I'm going to explain this side by side with AUD, because we all know that AUD and New Zealand are brothers. Both of them travel in a similar fashion. If New Zealand forms a high, in the same manner, AUD will also form a high. So both of them are like brothers. So here you can see an SMT. In last video itself, I have told that what is an SMT. SMT is just like Kraken correlation between correlated assets. Here the correlated assets are New Zealand and AUD. What is the Kraken correlation? You can see it has formed a higher high, but here it has formed lower high. So this is the Kraken correlation. These are correlated assets, but you can see a crack during correlating these assets. So that is what Kraken correlation in correlated assets. So that is known as SMT. Okay. So in monthly we can see an SMT here. Now moving to weekly. Only here we can see the interesting part coming up. Here you can see that price is currently rejecting from this weekly bearish OB, and it is yet to form a next weekly bearish OB, right? Only when a candle closes below this green candle, it will form as a bearish OB, weekly bearish OB. But In AUD, you can see it has already formed a bearish OB. This is our parent weekly bearish OB. And from there, we have formed another weekly bearish OB. But here, it is yet to form a bearish OB in New Zealand. In AUD, already we have a bearish OB, weekly bearish OB. But in New Zealand, it is yet to form a bearish OB. Okay. So, from higher time frame, you can say that AUD is more bearish than UG. Okay. But the picture will completely transpose when you are going into the lower time frame. Okay. You will be observing that in few minutes. Okay. Now, going to daily time frame. What do you observe here? In daily time frame, I will just take out these points. Okay. Okay. So in daily time frame, we can see that in New Zealand, this is our New Zealand chart. Okay. See here, this is New Zealand chart, daily time frame. In New Zealand, the price has poked this weekly bearish OB and it has closed down. Now, this vertical top stout green candle. I'll just switch off this apparent indicator. So this stout green candle will be our daily bearish OB and this is our daily key level as well. And inside this daily bearish OB, we also have a daily FEG. So we can see lot of key levels being stacked upon within this crucial price range, within this defined price range. So this clearly shows that price is more intent to go lower. Or in other words, we can say that price struggles a lot to cross this price level and go further higher. Okay, in either way, you just understand better in whichever way you are comfortable. Okay, I'm just trying to clarify you in multiple manner. Okay, so we can say that price has opened in, here and it has poked this daily bearish OB and it is now currently traveling down. Okay, but in AUD, you can say this is our bearish OB, right? Wait a minute. Yeah, this is AUD. This is New Zealand. In New Zealand, we can see this is our daily bearish OB. But in AUD, just a minute. This is our daily bearish OB. Yeah. So this is our daily bearish OB in AUD, but this is our daily bearish OB in New Zealand. You can see that AUD need to travel this much distance to poke into this daily bearish OB and then further from going down. But in New Zealand, it has poked first and then now it is traveling downwards. Okay. Now, as per the just candle observation, you can see that AUD is slightly bullish, right? Or neutral. You can say that's neutral. But in UZ, you can say it is bearish. Okay. So you find it is little bit of contradicting from weekly to daily. In weekly, we saw New Zealand was little bit bullish than AUD. But when you are coming to daily time frame, you can say that UZ is little bit bearish when compared to AUD. So this is how we need to correlate from higher time frame to lower time frame in a step-by-step manner. Okay, in a holistic manner. You just not jump directly into daily time frame and just you should not arrive to a conclusion that this is bearish, this is bullish. So I will just go and short here. Like that, you should not come to a conclusion in a rapid manner. You need to approach each and every pair in a holistic manner, in a systematic manner. Then only you will find the continuation and you will be able to understanding how the market is behaving in each and every key level. Okay, so now you can see here. This is our daily key level, and inside that we have an FEG. But in AUD, we are having this FEG outside it. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So this is our daily FEG. This is our daily FEG inside that. Okay. So now, in AUD, we didn't got any entries. So we just sat in sidelines and we were waiting for right entry to go for short. So now we are having, we just finalized that we will be going with only short entries, no long entries. Okay, till that you are clear, right? Okay. So now we have concluded that we will be doing only short entries, but with higher probability. In that, we need to choose in which pair we need to short, either in New Zealand or AUD. So for that, I'll be just giving you the answer. This is our daily key, right? Daily bearish OB. This is daily FEC. We're going to 1 hour. You can see it here. Early morning itself, we can see price has spoken this daily bearish OB and it has fallen down rapidly. Okay, and it has taken out this previous day's low. So just 10 minutes back, I have said like myself and Karthi, we had a healthy discussion, a healthy argument about today's price action, and we have learned a lot, right? That is what I was telling. Let's just like 10 minutes back. So this is what we were discussing in a deeper manner. Okay. So he put forth his way of analysis, and myself, I was just telling him my way of analysis, and both of us were contradicting to one point, and then we just concluded that okay, this is not a high probability setup as of now, so we'll just wait, and if it is a SL hit, then it is fine, and if it is a TP hit, then it is also fine. So at the end of the day, what we need to do is what have you learned from this market so that you will not repeat the same mistake or same kind of error in future. Okay, so I'll just come into the that analysis part now. Okay, so in weekly, uh, yeah, weekly we have this bearish OB, right? This is New Zealand. This is weekly bearish OB. Yes, price has tapped this. Okay, weekly bearish OB. This is weekly bearish OB. Price has tapped this, and now it is started falling down. Okay, now going to daily. After tapping, wait a minute. After tapping this weekly bearish OB, price has closed down beneath this green candle, and this became daily bearish OB. So this is weekly bearish OB. Price tapped this weekly bearish OB and formed a daily bearish OB. Okay, do you get the concept now? This is how we need to just keep on narrating from higher time frame to lower time frame. First weekly bearish OB, from there daily bearish OB got generated. Now after tapping into this daily bearish OB, we just went into 1 hour to look for CSD confirmation. You can see it here. In CSD, in a CVDR, during CVDR time frame, price has broken this daily bearish OB and formed a 1 hour bearish OB here. But as soon as this 1 hour bearish OB has formed, it didn't give any entry. We were waiting for a short entry here by placing a mid order, but the price came back again to this price level, and it directly went down and took out this swing low. So this is where myself and Karthi had a discussion whether to enter shorts again here or do we need to wait. So now I'm going to tell you what Karthi was saying. What is his view of narration? So Karthi was saying like, see, you can see these relative highs. These relative highs are nothing but liquidity zones. So what Karthi's way of point of view is, price was traveling at this point. So he was insisting that okay, so price has came to this level. So he was thinking like okay, this seems like a liquidity engineering, and there is more possibility for the price to poke into this and a deeper poke inside this daily bearish OP, and then if it forms another CSG level, and we can go for short. This is his way of narration, and I completely agree with that because there is also a possibility. Okay, but I was insisting that already price has broken this daily bearish OB, and there is less possibility for the price to go back again this high, and there is less chance for the price to go back above this high, and I was insisting to go short. But eventually, whether I am right or he is right, that is not a matter. But he has told me this valid point. This is the valid point. I need to agree with this. I cannot defy his way of statement, right? Because he is submitting a valid point here. Because this is also probable. This can also happen because price can just manipulate us, and it can take the support in daily open, and again vigorously it can make an higher high, sweep this side, taking out our SL, and it can form coming down. Okay, so we all know that stock market is a game of probability. So we need to be sure that we are always standing on the higher probable side of the market. Okay. So when we were discussing, since we had a contradicting views, and since we both of us were acknowledging our both narration, we just sat sidelines. But eventually, market just tapped this and it gave our TP. So the biggest learning from us is when a market gave an opportunity with the proper narration, like from weekly to daily, daily to 1 hour, then we should not have second thoughts. Okay, we should be ready to risk whatever we risk with our full capital. If it is a 0.5 percentage, then go with 0.5%, or if it is a 1%, then go with 1%. But we need to make sure that the odds will play in our favor. If odds should be playing in our favor, then we need to have a strong uh, narrative. See, I was saying from weekly to daily, daily to 1 hour, right? Similarly, Karthi was also saying we are also having this relative equal highs. So there is more possibility for the market to sweep these highs and then it can fall down. So that is also acceptable. That is how the market works. So through this healthy discussion, we concluded that we need to take all kind of entries when the market is providing like this setup. Okay, so this is what we arrived after a discussion, and this will be updated in our journal, and this will be followed from future. So this is how, while sitting in the market with our teammates, we'll be discussing in a thorough manner. It will be a healthy discussion. Okay, we won't be like what I say. We won't be arrogantly speaking like if whether you will be making profit or I will be making profit. That is not a matter here. Everybody will be making profit, but we need to respect our views. That is how we grow everyone. That is how we will grow as a team. Okay, so that is fine. If this is an SL hit, then then we need to accept it as well. So that's how. As per our narrative, we have concluded this. So this is the learning from AUD and New Zealand today. I hope you will be understanding what I have tried to convey. So if you're having any doubts, then just reach out to me in comments or just uh, WhatsApp me in our WhatsApp group. Myself or Karthi, we will be ready to clarify whatever your doubts. But be specific in your doubts. Okay. So then we were saying for AUD, sorry, gold. What we were planning this in gold. Gold is already traveling in all-time high. So this is our daily key level. And what we were planning is once price this daily OB and if it gives our 1 hour CSD, then we can plan for shorts. But you can see it here. Price has just gone near to this daily bearish OB and then it fallen down dramatically. So this is not in our hands. So we need to omit this pair. And in silver, it was not at all a good one to trade today. It was totally chopping up and down, up and down. You can see it in daily candle itself. See, it is a clear doji, which is an industrial candle. So that's all for today, guys. It was a nice day. We learned a lot. We took a trade in GBP in the morning and we just exited with break even by booking for 50% partials. And then we were planning to take trade in AUD. But afterwards, we got a nice insight from market and we just learned from it. That's it. So everything will be documented. Everything will be shared with you then and there. And if you are feeling any doubtful or if you are down, if you're not clear with this any of these concepts, don't worry. We are planning for more sessions in upcoming days. So in those days, it will be covered in a more elaborate manner. So thank you for your time. Have a nice day.